Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. Beaufort High School Principal Carla Shelton has left the school before finishing the school year. Nobody at the district office is explaining anything yet, citing privacy issues. Assistant Principal Sanjay Leach will serve as the interim principal for the rest of the year. Now, the district did send an email to parents informing them of the leadership change, but again offered no explanation. Sheldon has spent 25 years in education as a special ed teacher, a school counselor, and a principal. And she moved here from Evans, Georgia before this school year began. Well, 2 public forums are scheduled this week to learn more about Beaufort County School District next year's budget. One at Bluffton High's cafeteria Wednesday at 6 p.m., the other at Beaufort High's cafeteria on Thursday, also at 6. Attendees will also become participants as groups will break off from the main presentation to learn more about specific areas of the budget. The budget will also be online by the end of the week with a feedback option available until May the 5th. Among the thousands of Americans still trapped in war-torn Sudan are 2 Bluffton residents. The 2 are not being identified to try to protect their safety as armies of 2 rival generals battle for power. Many government personnel were evacuated over the weekend, leaving about 16,000 Americans, many who don't want to leave. Many who do, including the Bluffton couple, there to provide humanitarian aid, have been told it's too dangerous for now. Congresswoman Nancy Mace says the State Department is in contact with the couple. After the spring break shootings in the Isle of Palms, Congresswoman Nancy Mace said she was sickened that the 2 sides in the gun violence issue wouldn't sit down together and have an honest conversation about solutions. Well, now she's going to on Wednesday with her 2022 rival, Dr. Annie Andrews, at a private chat in Washington, D.C. Andrews shared on social media that the private sit-down is exactly how progress is made when 2 people who disagree can come together and have a respectful conversation. Andrews has launched a political action committee, a PAC, to advocate for children's issues, including gun violence. And finally, with all the medical advances out there, you'd think our rate of deaths of newborns would be improving. But DHEC says that the most recent data available for 2021 shows that the state's infant mortality rate rose by double digits that year, 12%, and is up 40% since 2017 for infants born to Black mothers. The state's total infant deaths in 2021 was 416, the highest since 2012, and Black children died at a rate nearly 2.5 times that of white infants. The death rates were fairly equal across the state, and in that 3-year period between 2019 and 2022, there were 34 infant deaths in Beaufort County and 8 in Jasper County. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen, and remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and go to our website and check it out at WHHI-TV.com. And remember, if you've got a news tip, a good story idea, or even a cool weather photo, well, you can just email it to us at news@WHHI-TV.com. And now let's get an update on sports from Justin Jarrett. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Lowco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports. It was a busy night across the area, including a trifecta at Bluffton High School that included a slugfest, a pitcher's duel, and a shootout. Jackson Arsenault delivered the game-winning hit in the 8th inning to give the baseball Bobcats a 2-1 win over Colleton County after Miles Fry went 8 innings and struck out 7 in a 3-hitter to outduel Davion Varner. Elsewhere in Region 7 4A, Jackson Bybee's RBI triple drove in the winning run to lift Hilton Head High to a 6-5 win at Lucy Beckham, and James Island held off a scrappy May River team to stay perfect in region. Patrick Henry's Charlie Sauls spun another gem to blank HHCA, and Hilton Head Prep and John Paul II earned lopsided wins. The slugfest was over at softball, where Colleton kept the bats ringing in a 19-6 win over Bluffton and got some help from the May River Sharks, who stunned James Island 6-5 on the other side of town to give the Cougars sole possession of first place. Kaylee Smith with a stellar pitching performance to keep the Sharks in it, and they rallied for 6 runs in the 6th on senior night. And the shootout came in the second leg of the Bluffton Derby, with May River's boys completing the sweep with a 4-2 win in penalties after playing the Bobcats to a scoreless draw. The Sharks made it a sweep with a 2-1 win in the girls game, the girls program's first ever win over Bluffton, and it clinches their first playoff appearance. Bridges Prep's boys blanked Whale Branch on senior night to finish perfect in region play, and Beaufort's girls posted their third straight clean sheet. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thank you, Justin. Good report. And here's Maria Soden with our weather update. Are we going to have some rain?
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are going to see much more rain as the week continues, but we should be getting a break by the weekend. Taking a look at Wednesday, however, it's going to be cloudy with thunderstorms throughout the afternoon, and it's going to continue on into the evening. Hilton is going to have a high of 75, a low of 61. Bluffton's going to have a high of 77, a low of 58. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 76 and a low of 58. The sunrise for Wednesday is going to be at 6:42, and sunset's going to be at 8 o'clock. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 9:51 a.m., and high tide's going to be at 2:29 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little bit into the weekend. Thursday is going to be sunny with scattered showers throughout the day. It's going to continue on to the evening, and we may see a thunderstorm late in the evening. Highs are going to be in the upper 70s, lows in the 60s. Come Friday, we see scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. It's going to clear up by the evening. Highs are going to be in the 70s, lows in the upper 60s. And then come Saturday, it's just going to be sunny with highs in the 80s and lows in the 60s. That's it for today. Let's head it back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, we'll go to a ribbon cutting for a new park in Beaufort. Stay tuned.